Hello everyone, in this video I'll be translating and summarizing the latest Urdu broadcast by Imran Riaz Khan to make it accessible for our English-speaking audience. Let's go through the key developments and insights in Imran Riaz Khan's words. Viewers, in Swabi as well, there has been a cloudburst. We had never even heard of a cloudburst happening before, nor did we have any idea about such things. But along with climate change, these things are happening much more frequently in Pakistan now. A cloudburst also happened in occupied Kashmir. Earlier, sometimes we used to hear such news from remote areas, but no major damage occurred. But now, when a cloudburst happens, the amount of water inside a single cloud is enormous, and when it bursts suddenly, water rushes out very fast, just like a water tank breaking or a dam bursting open. So when a cloudburst occurs, water spreads all at once and rivers and streams fill rapidly. In Swabi, where the cloudburst happened, according to the latest information, 18 people have died. Livestock has been lost, houses have been damaged, people's properties and vehicles have been destroyed. Such incidents are repeatedly happening in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, and this is because of climate change. Pakistan needs to understand this. I have said many times before that the two biggest problems facing Pakistan are climate change, and if we don't fix our environment, we will have no place left to live, and polarization and extremism. This rise in extremism within Pakistan has become a very serious issue, and it must be controlled. Other problems can be managed with time, even if they take 5 or 6 years of struggle against the establishment. But climate change and extremism must be addressed urgently with the support of the entire nation. However, the establishment has divided the nation only for its own benefit. Now, in addition to the huge loss in Swabi, Karachi looks completely drowned. Local people and journalists are reporting that 70 millimeters of rain has fallen there. Streets are flooded, cars submerged, motorcycles stalled. People are wading through 2 to 2.5 feet of water. Homes have been damaged as water has entered inside. Why is this happening? Because Karachi has been continuously destroyed and neglected. The city's drains are never cleaned. The allocated funds are never spent. They are wasted on luxuries. And when the rains come, everything is exposed. Then diseases spread, mosquitoes, diarrhea, malaria. Every year after the rains, this happens again. And Karachi suffers even though it has never voted for the People's Party. In fact, now even Sindh doesn't vote for the PPP. Yet both Karachi and Sindh suffer. Farmers in Sindh have been deprived of their irrigation water because Asif Ali Zardari, under military establishment pressure, diverted their water to deserts where army generals are allotted agricultural lands upon retirement. So the fertile lands of Sindh, cultivated by its farmers for centuries, have been deprived of water, while generals' lands are irrigated instead. This is a grave injustice to Sindh's farmers and also to Karachi's people. Once again, Karachi is drowning. Compare this. Lahore and Peshawar sometimes receive 200 millimeters of rain, but this kind of destruction doesn't happen. Yet in Karachi, with only 70 millimeters of rain, this crisis has unfolded. Now, regarding federal government aid for flood victims in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, the data shows 200 tents, 5 generators, 5 dewatering pumps, 500 blankets, 10 shelters, 1 truck of medicines delivered, and another on the way. I am not saying the federal government has done nothing. They have sent this. But let me tell you a truth. During the 2022 floods, from just one of our relief camps, we would send out more supplies daily than this entire federal aid package. Ali Amin Gandapur, the Chief Minister of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, is witness to this. Whenever he requested 200 or 300 tents, I would send them daily. From our camps, we sent far more relief to Sindh and Balochistan. I was just one man, while here the state has limitless resources. Yet the federal government's relief is like a cumin seed in a camel's mouth, utterly insufficient. This shows how little they care for the people. Now, let's return to the issue of apology. An Islamic scholar has spoken about it, but more importantly, Imran Khan's sisters have given statements. They said the Jinnah House issue has been misrepresented. The reality is this is an attack against the founder of Pakistan, Muhammad Ali Jinnah. The establishment wants to erase Jinnah and Allama Iqbal from Pakistan's history. Therefore, they have decided to put stickers of Jinnah and Iqbal on their cars and hold up their pictures. Ali Khan said, even raising the Palestinian flag gets you jailed, yet Jinnah's memory is being erased. She revealed, Pakistan's establishment has always had serious issues with Quaid-e Azam Jinnah's vision. especially his clear statements that the army's only duty is to provide security. It must act only under the orders of the civilian government. The army should never make policy or interfere in politics. But such statements are deliberately excluded from school textbooks. The establishment has decided that just as it handles other issues, it will now permanently resolve the Jinnah issue as well. This began on 14th August, when Jinnah's name and pictures were banned from independence celebrations. Politicians were instructed to thank only Army Chief General Asim Munir, not Jinnah or Iqbal. Newspapers even removed Jinnah's pictures from advertisements. PTI workers who carried his photos were charged under terrorism cases. Imran Khan's sister said, "The ones who must apologize are those who stole the people's mandate on 8th February. Why are you demanding apologies from us? Bring CCTV footage before the courts and let the judges decide. If the king has to make all decisions, then lock up the courts." They further revealed that many people keep bringing messages of reconciliation. Even Tanveer from America came a few times, but Imran Khan refused to meet him and told his family to avoid him. Interestingly, after Faisal Vauda's meeting with the army chief, it was said Imran Khan must apologize sincerely from the heart. But now the military establishment itself is backing away from this stance, because Pakistan's image is being destroyed both at home and abroad. People are questioning, where are judicial verdicts? Why only fake cases? Lawyer Salman Safdar revealed that a world record has been set. Imran Khan, prisoner number 804, has signed over 500 powers of attorney, legal authorizations from jail, more than anyone else in history. He also holds the record for the most legal cases ever filed against one person in Pakistan's history. Imran Khan must apologize. Look, this wish is not new, it's very old. Let me prove it to you from another place. I have kept a video clip from May 7, 2024, when DG ISPR Ahmed Sharif held a press conference. In that press conference, when DG ISPR was asked about Imran Khan and PTI, how will this matter proceed and what will happen next? He had already spoken harshly against PTI, but when asked that question, what did he reply? If you listen to his answer, you will realize that no matter how much they deny now, the words had already slipped from their mouth. DG ISPR himself had spoken about the apology issue and described PTI in certain words, because remember, in 2024 they had just formed a fake government. They were overconfident. We will crush everyone. They also knew Trump was not winning the US election and that Joe Biden was in power, so their confidence had shot up even more. Now recall what DG ISPR said at that time. Today they are denying it, saying, how can we demand an apology? We never asked for one. These are legal matters. But the record is there. The Army Chief's desire for an apology was confirmed 1.5 years ago by DG ISPR himself. He said, for such a politically disruptive group, there is only one way forward. They must sincerely apologize before the nation and pledge to abandon the politics of hatred and instead engage in constructive politics. So now they want to lecture us on what is hatred politics and what is constructive politics. Their entire lives they have spread hatred. Nawaz Sharif is a thief, Zardari is a thief, 10%, 20% a threat to national security, and so on. Because of their policies, class division and sectarianism spread in Pakistan. Because of their policies, suicide bombers came here. By spreading hatred continuously, they destroyed Pakistan. Today, Balochistan is burning in hatred. Boys and girls are sitting in Islamabad streets for 35 days straight, protesting, but nobody talks to them. They are Baloch families of missing persons. The military establishment, which spread all this hatred, jailed political leaders who opposed them, filed fake cases against them. Today, that same establishment says end hatred politics and adopt constructive politics. And what is their definition of constructive politics? Everyone should just polish boots. But Imran Khan does not polish boots. To this day, he says, I will not polish boots. So this is the proof I've presented before you. DG ISPR himself demanded an apology from PTI, and the exact same words used by Maryam Nawaz, Maryam Aurangzeb, and PMLN against PTI were also used by DG ISPR, calling PTI a politically disruptive group. Then he said they must apologize, sincerely apologize. I don't understand. What does sincerely apologize even mean? Now, Maulana Qari Jawad Bahadur gave a courageous reply to the army chief. Remember, the army chief, through Sohail Wajahat, had even quoted the Quran, comparing it to the story of Iblis, implying that if someone does not apologize, they are like Satan. Qari Jawad Bahadur said in response, if someone tries to make himself God, saying that whoever apologizes to me is pardoned, whoever apologizes to me becomes an angel, whoever apologizes to me is righteous, And whoever does not apologize is Satan. My Lord does not like such arrogance. Every sin may be forgiven, but arrogance has no forgiveness. Those who are suffering in jail, the nation considers them heroes, but you are declaring them devils. At least one religious scholar had the courage to reply to the army chief the way he deserved, after insulting a popular leader by demanding apologies. Viewers, Imran Khan's case in the Supreme Court of Pakistan has again been postponed by one more day. It seems the Supreme Court is hesitating to hear Imran Khan's case. Barrister Salman Safdar, who is leading the case, said, "Every time the case is scheduled, it is adjourned." Yesterday, when the case came up, the Chief Justice postponed it again, saying, "Salman Safdar has submitted additional documents. I need one day to read them. Tomorrow at 10:30 in the morning I will hear the case." But Salman Safdar kept saying, "Sir, there are no additional documents. These are just Supreme Court judgments being referenced." This is normal practice during hearings. Lawyers often cite and produce judgments in court, and judges read them instantly while hearing the case. I myself learned this from Mian Ali Ashfaq, who would cite page numbers, and judges would immediately read them. Yet the Chief Justice did not listen, insisting, "No, I will read these first and only then proceed tomorrow." Viewers, another frightening development. A new law has been passed in Pakistan. The entire system is now moving in a new, dangerous direction towards authoritarianism and fascism at levels never imagined before. The Senate has passed a law giving the military and civil armed forces the power to detain anyone for up to 3 months, merely on the basis of suspicion. No evidence required, just suspicion. If they think this person is suspicious or this person criticizes the government, they can arrest them. And after 3 months, they can extend it for another 3 months. Meaning, for 6 months a person can be jailed without trial, without bail, without anyone asking questions. And after that, further delays can happen. Effectively, they can detain anyone indefinitely whenever they wish. This is shameful. The current senators and MNAs are digging graves for themselves because tomorrow these same powers will be used against them. Meanwhile, in Japan, government officials are busy making TikToks, spending huge amounts of taxpayer money. Wherever they go, overseas Pakistanis confront them. Japanese people are not interested in them, nor are Pakistanis there. A few Japanese might pass by, talk briefly and leave. No important Japanese figure has met them, so they are just roaming towns, touring ports, making TikTok videos, basically a fashion show with makeup filters. Everyone has the right to makeup, but makeup artists should not be sent abroad at the expense of the nation. Yet they took their entire entourage, family, staff, makeup artists, even friends, travelling and enjoying life at national expense while Pakistanis back home are drowning, starving and unemployed. And the shamelessness doesn't end there. They spend crores on foreign trips and then more crores on advertisements back in Pakistan, pretending these trips are for the nation. Meanwhile, the army chief had also claimed billions of dollars would soon start coming from the Reko Dik project. But now, according to Muzammil Islam, the project has been delayed further, from 2028 to 2029. Another shock. They had claimed money would start coming next year, but now the project itself has been postponed. That wraps up our translation of Imran Riaz Khan's video. I hope this English version helped you understand his message better. Please like, share and subscribe to Awami Lens to help our community grow. Don't forget to leave a comment below and let me know what you thought of this effort.